What it do? What it do? We back again with another one. Look at this TV. Back again on you dusty foot holes. New York City is a cesspool. I keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it until y'all get the message. Cause I don't think y'all get the message. But y'all gonna get the message today. Here we go with another one.
Last week, Jamar Banks facing assault and weapons possession charges after he was accused of stabbing an MTA employee Thursday and another man on New Year's Day. We're now learning the suspect has been arrested, drum roll please, 87 times.
There was a time in the world in America when I was growing up. I don't know how true it was, but I'm assuming that it was. There was this law called 3 strikes and you're out. If you commit 3 crimes, especially serious crimes, you would get like life in jail. I don't think that either that was a lie and it was just like propaganda or just, you know what I'm saying, folk tales through the grapevine. Because 87 times, I don't care if it's petty crimes. If you was arrested 87 times, at some point they should be like, all right, you getting 20 years, 30 years. You should not be able to just keep roaming free in the streets until you kill 2 people and then now it's okay. Now, we should lock him up for a long period of time. Not the 50-something time, 30-something time, 70-something time. Nope, it's 87 time.
Joining us now is the founder of the Guardian Angels, Curtis Sliwa. Curtis, you've been in the subways, you tell me, since 1979. Now you and your team are back there. What brought you back there? Cases like that?
What you mean, what brought you back there? The crime rate is through the fucking roof. It's higher than it's ever been in my lifetime since I've been living in New York City. And I've been here since 2000. That's 24 years I've been living in New York City.
Never been worse, Brian. And we
never
have
been
a common.
worse. And you know why the crime rate has never been worse? Because of all these liberal Democratic leaders trickling down from the Biden Harris presidency. This is why. And New York City is a blue state because people, for some reason, have this dumb thought process that Democrats is for the everyday man and for the people, and they're not. Realistically, Republicans are the ones for the people. They are the best choice for the American people because they actually care about American people. Democrats don't give a fuck about you, dog. All these blue cities, you don't notice all these blue cities are becoming cesspools? New York, California, Chicago. You don't notice that? You think it's by accident that all these cities are becoming cesspools, crime-ridden hellholes? Well, Chicago was always that, but they letting the immigrants flood through the city over there in Chicago. They all hate the mayor. He talking about he trying to raise property taxes on people to pay for the immigrants. So he's not going to be there much longer. And meanwhile, this dude was he was a principal of a school. What the fuck qualifies him to be the mayor of a whole city? Because he because he was a principal of a school? What are we talking about? Our mayor. Just a few months ago, this motherfucker was being charged with all type of felonies. All type horrible, because all these people, they are DEI hires. Meaning they are not qualified for their jobs. They haven't earned their jobs. They don't deserve their jobs. They are DEI hires. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Meaning you could suck, be horrible at your job, but if you're black, you'll get the job. I don't believe in that. I believe in the best man for the job. I don't believe in because I'm black, I should just get a job. Especially if my job is an important job. It's not like you're hiring this person to be a janitor or to flip a burger or to You know what I'm saying? These are important jobs where you have people lives on. Basically, these people's lives are in your hands. If you're the mayor of a city and you passing certain laws and putting certain things in place that's putting people's lives at risk, we cannot allow that just because you're black. So you're mayor because you're black. And that's what a lot of these people are getting into positions that they don't deserve because they're black. Because they want to show equity and inclusion. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that in no facet of society in any position. I don't believe in you should just get a job because you're Mexican, you're Puerto Rican, you're black, you're a lesbian, you're a transgender. No, you should get the job because you're qualified and you're the best person for the job. If that so happen to be a white man, give him the job. Period. I don't care about none of that shit. Because I'm worried about motherfuckers being able to pay their bills. Inflation is through the roof. The crime rate is through the roof in all these blue states. And somehow New York City still voted for this woman at like an 80% clip. Because Donald Trump is racist. And he's going to take us back to slavery. And he's taking away women's rights to choose. What does that even mean? Your right to abort your child? That's what he's taking away? That's what we talking about? That was her whole campaign. Women being able to murk their babies. I don't care about people being able to murk their babies. Close your legs. How about that? Simple. It ain't rocket science. Close your fucking legs and stop having sex with niggas you don't intend to be there for your kid or good men. Choose better people to have sex with. Simple and plain. Nobody's forcing you to bust it open for these people. But that was their whole campaign. These blue states are becoming cesspools, brother. Over there in California, people are laid out all over the street. Dope fiend. All over the street, skint out. Fentanyl demons. All over the street in California. This is what's going on. New York City, the same thing. Every day somebody's getting murdered. Let me stop rambling. Let's get back to it.
When you descend into the subway, it's a combination of Dante's Inferno, Clockwork Orange, and Jack Nicholson in The Shining. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. This guy you're talking about, 87 priors, not hard to find.
87 times?
He lives on 2 lines. He only is a creature of habit, rides the 2 and the 5 train with a knife in his hand. The cops lock him up. D.A. Bragg, you know his name, cuts him loose time and time again. He's a threat to everybody in that subway system. Then they put out an all points bulletin. This man is extremely dangerous. Well, let me tell you something. Everyone is in danger on the subway. Look at that woman who was turned into a human torch.
From New Jersey.
Dabrina Kawam, cheerleader.
I didn't even, I just recently heard they came out with her information. I wasn't really keeping up with it, but I heard she was like a college graduate. Like, this was a good lady. I didn't know what her background was, but I think she was like Puerto Rican, college graduate, but I think she filed for bankruptcy or something like that. You know, life is hard. It kicks your ass sometimes. Ended up on the subway. Man just catches on fire. Fucking immigrant. That shouldn't have been in the country anyway, who got deported back in 2018. But under the Biden-Harris administration, the fucker came back. I cannot wait till Donald Trump get into office and deport all these sick fuckers. Every single one of them. Whether you're a good person, but I don't care. You gotta go, brother. Because you're not finna live off my fucking tax dollars. Billions of dollars are being funneled into these people to fund them so they could stay here. No, all of you motherfuckers gotta go. Pack them up and ship them out.
All-American girl, the Jersey girl. See, when I'm dealing with the homeless and emotionally disturbed, which is what we guardian angels do because they're the forgotten people, they're Americans. And migrants, they put up in hotels. Americans, they allow
to stay on the train.
To sit in their squalor and ride round and round. We don't help them.
On the train. American citizens. A lot of these fucking homeless people are American citizens. They don't give a fuck about them. That dude, if he had gotten the right treatment and put into the right place, even if he was put in an asylum, that would have been a better, safer place for him. He couldn't hurt nobody. Nobody could hurt him. And he could live out his days in there. But instead, they leave him out here in the streets so he could stab, murder, rob elderly ladies and all type of people left and right. But these immigrants who don't belong here, who never paid 1 day in taxes, who just flooded through the border illegally, mind you, they staying in 5-star hotels in Manhattan. I've never been in a 5-star hotel in my life. In my life. Free living there. getting $20,000 in food stamps. I know everybody's seen it who got a computer. You seen that shit. I think it was like a year ago. This lady picked up this immigrant lady's receipt from a deli. It was like $15,000 in food stamps, $8,000 in actual money she could take out and spend. I seen a hotel where they was just had like, I don't know what you call them shits, but like you could say like basically dumpsters full of food that they was throwing out because the immigrants are saying, oh, we don't eat this food. This is not our culture, whatever the case may be. So they was just throwing the food away. And meanwhile, there's homeless people on the train right now with nothing to eat. American citizens, a lot of them are veterans, pay taxes here, work here. It don't even matter if they're not paying it. These are American born and bred citizens. You giving fucking immigrants who came here illegally, who serves no purpose, has no benefits, doesn't contribute nothing to the economy, tens of thousands of dollars. I cannot wait till Trump and that border saw that dude. He like he don't play. I can't wait till we get all these fuckers out of here, pack them up, and ship them out.
And when we talk to them, we find out they're people just like you and me.
87 times.
Had a hard time, and now they're forced to live on the subway. And our officials, our governor and our mayor, do nothing.
But not only that,
they don't care. You know what they worried about? Congestion pricing.
Governors.
That's what they're worried about.
Showing how great it is on the subway, bragging that we have cameras in every subway. Good. Now we can video the assaults.
People getting murdered. That's all we could do. We could record people getting murdered now. Now we get the murder in HD. That's the only difference now. Who gives a fuck about a camera? A camera's not gonna stop the crime. You think criminals are like, oh, there's cameras on the train now, I'm not gonna murder this person. No, they're gonna murder you anyway. It's just gonna be caught on tape, so now we can see it and react to it in real time. That's the only thing that's gonna happen. The crime is not gonna go down. Now you could actually see the crime taking place. And you know what the governor and the mayor and all these fucking idiots is gonna tell you, and these lying, corrupt politicians, they're gonna say the crime is down.
As they happen.
And
the attacks
and then
as
do
they
nothing.
take place.
Right, and then do nothing.
So the NYPD can't staff an academy like they used to.
Right.
So because not enough, we don't have enough cops on the subway. It's all related to the fact they're not backed up by the mayor, by the and the governor, because.
And then when you lock up the police, can't even do their job. I work with the police every day, like hand in hand with the police. They can't even do their job. They can't do nothing. They can arrest these people, and when they do, they back out tomorrow. They out tomorrow. They're not being prosecuted. No. This is a crime state. This New York City advocates for the criminal. Chicago advocates for the criminal. They back the criminals. California advocates for criminals and they back the criminals. Law-abiding citizens who pay their taxes, no, they treat you like second-class citizens. But the criminals, no, they uplift them. They let them back out into the street 150 times. That's what they do. People of fucking immigrants will be in your house squatting. They'll come and lock you up if you try to put them out. Meanwhile, this is your house you paying the mortgage on, but they'll kick you out your own house and tell the immigrants they could stay. That's what they do.
Community, you're going to get sued if you put your hands on anyone. There's cameras everywhere trying to get you.
Brian, imagine you're a cop, toughest job in America in New York City, because you can't do anything, and you find
you can't
out
even do your
instead of
job.
putting
Why would you be a
$1 billion
police
back
officer?
into your budget, which they took out when de Blasio was the mayor, and they were dancing the whore and the tarantella. They gave $5 billion to illegal aliens. $5 billion, and they gave nothing to the cops. So imagine you're a cop. Do you want to stay in New York City? You're being recruited.
Why would you want to stay? That's why a bunch of the cops is leaving. They packing up and they shipping out. They going to Texas. They going to them red states. They going. That's where they're gonna go. They're gonna all leave. If you common sense, you smart, and you have the ability and finances to leave New York, I would advise you to do that. Don't stay here, brother. Don't stay in this city. Get out while you can.
All over the country where they're offering you a much better pay scale. They treat you better and they let you be a cop. We have flight, not just of people in New York City and New York State, but desperately needed cops. Put the cops back in the subway. You won't need guardian angels. And stop fare evasion. Because if you just let people come and go into the subway, you're going to have more of these problems.
Even that. There was a time when you hop the turnstile, police would stop you, you get arrested, you get a ticket. That was a thing. Bro, people hopping the train in front of the police. I'm seeing it with my own eyes. People hopping the train, police, oh, fuck. Walking on the bus, they don't pay. People don't care. It's a lawless city. You go into certain places, everything's locked up in the store because people are just walking and stealing. Bro,
We'll start for congestion pricing first time.
this
in America.
Biden
By going into the middle of the
Harris
city,
administration,
you
the
charge
worst thing
$9,
that
go
ever
back and
happened to
forth.
America.
That's pay coming out of your pocket. They want to force people into the subways to get them.
I'm telling you, that congestion shit is to force you into the subway with the crazy people that you were trying to avoid by driving your car and paying the gas and going through traffic. And you already suffering because it's traffic all over. You can't get nowhere without taking a 45 minutes to drive up the block because there's so much fucking traffic in New York City. You think this congestion shit is to make anything better? No, it's to take more money out your pocket for the people that drive, and the people who don't drive or saying we're not going to drive, we're going to get back on the train, to funnel you back into the train so you could pay the train so they can get money there. Either way, they're trying to get money from you. It's not to make your life any better.
Off the streets, and that's where the crime is happening,
Arrest
which
the
they can't curtail.
criminals.
Yeah, well,
And then people will be happy. Why? I don't even blame people for hopping on a train and not paying. Why would you pay to get on a train which you could possibly get murdered on? You could probably die taking this train today. Why would you even pay? It's horrible. It's dirty. Homeless people laid out all over the train, shitting and pissing on themselves. It don't even be clean. Why would you pay to get on that? I wouldn't pay.
Somebody who goes into the subway a bulletproof vest and have them individual police officer like Eric Adams, the mayor, has 12 with him, armed cops. Like Kathy Hochul has 12 state superintendents. These politicians are delusional. They'll tell you
They are
crime,
corrupt.
It's
They're
your
not delusional. They're
perception
corrupt.
of crime.
It's perception. The
What?
crime is not up.
Boom, slap in the face.
The crime is not up.
Everybody's gotta take
No. It's
the
just
subway
what
and
you
pay their
perceive it to
taxes.
be.
So
It's
he's
not
back in the
true.
subways. He's been there on and off when needed since 1979. Says it's worse than ever before. That's a permissive DA.
Worse
backed
than
up
ever
by
before.
George
He would know
Soros,
because he's been there
who was
since
just given a Medal of Freedom
1974.
Award over the weekend. Thanks so much, Curtis. Great.
Jesus Christ, bro. Well, that's the end of the video. Jesus Christ. This was a 4-minute video turned into a, because I just can't. I can't. My blood pressure is rising. I'm genuinely upset. I don't know what else to say. Comment. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm paranoid. Comment. Like, subscribe. All that good stuff. Because I got to be able to make some money off of this so I can get the hell out of this city. Just, how else am I going to do it? You know what I'm saying? It's the only way I'll be able to get out of this city is if this YouTube shit take off of me. And I'm able to take care of my goddamn family. But that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'll be back to y'all with another one.